Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a swatch and demo for the Milani Color Statement Matte Lipsticks. I found these at my local Walgreens. These are limited edition fall shades. It's a collection that came with like the Constellation gel liner, which I'll do a review on, and I think it's exclusive to Walgreens. Now I picked these lipsticks up for $4.19. There were 3 shades available: Enchanted Topaz, which is a nude. I didn't get that one just because I'm not like a huge fan of matte nude lip. I can't pull it off anyway. With how pale I am, I'll stick with, more human colors. So I picked up Enchanted Ruby, which is what I'm wearing right now, and I will show you like up close swatches later. And I have Enchanted Amethyst, which according to Nouveau Cheap, it is a dupe for the MAC limited edition lipstick by the Rihanna lipstick called Riri Boy. And I'll link that post down below. I'm not gonna pay like $16 on a purple lipstick that I won't wear that often. So, and I saw that and I was like, would I ever wear that shade? Would I wear the purple, the Radiant Orchid color? I don't know. So I just got it and I was thinking that, okay, if I tried it and I don't like it, I can always bring it back. But the second I put this on, I fell in love. I will go into the demo and the swatches later, but right now I want to talk about the formula. I love matte lipsticks. However, I typically hate how matte lipsticks feel. As you know, if you follow me for a long time, I like to buy lip products, but I don't like wearing them just because I don't like the feeling of stuff on my lips. Most matte lipsticks make you feel like it's heavy. Your lips are wrapped in something, it's shriveled up, it's drying and all that. However, these matte lipsticks, you don't feel like you're wearing anything. The color is there, the longevity is great because it is a matte formulation. So there's not that much moisture in the formula, so it lasts longer. Because of that, it is going to emphasize the lines and flakes a little bit more, because if it's a shiny formulation like a sheer glossy lipstick, you can get away with more of a chapped lip, and it's okay because the shine deflects the light and it looks nice. So for this one, unless your lips are exfoliated, are smooth, it is going to kind of pick up that imperfection. But if you have, just wear a lip balm before you go to sleep the night before, or wear like a less balmy lip balm, like EOS lip balm or something like that, and kind of dab it off before you put on the lipstick, you're going to have that matte look, you're going to have the longevity, but you're not going to have the flakes. Without further ado, let's get to the demo and the swatches. And I'm going to start with the shade 02 Enchanted Amethyst. So that's what that's what the swatch looks like. It's just a great matte Radiant Orchid color, which is very in trend this year. I'm just going to apply it directly from the tube because ain't nobody got time for lip brush. So the color goes on very nicely. Now, if you have dry lips, this will pick up every single flake that you have. Luckily, I've been moisturizing lately. And I just want you guys to see this. Usually, if it's a creamy or like a semi-glossy lipstick, when I go like this, the color will be all over my upper lip. But for this particular shade, even though there is some sort of transfer, it's not as much. So that's the final result for Enchanted Amethyst. It reminds me of a matte version of MAC Up the Amp. I tried to find a dupe in my ocean of lip products and I couldn't find anything that I own that looks similar to this color. I love this color. Now, it is very bright and it is a sort of unusual color just because it's a Radiant Orchid color, and most of the times people don't wear kind of that strong, like cool tone lips, and I think with this lipstick you have to wear something on your face, otherwise it can pull out all the sallowness from your skin, because purple and yellow are complementary colors, right? So if you're wearing a purple lip color, and I have a lot of yellow undertone in my skin, it is like, it's going to make me look jaundiced if I don't have like some kind of blush bronzer on my skin. So, but with that being said, it is a great color. It feels comfortable. So that's Enchanted Amethyst. And let's do the kiss test. Not that much product comes off. See? So the longevity of this is great, and as with all matte lip products, because it has less moisture, so I think over time it might be a little drying, but it's definitely not the worst I've tried. Now we are trying on the 03 Enchanted Ruby. So it looks like this in the tube. It looks like a great kind of a wine burgundy color. On the hand, it looks like that. It is a deep red with berry undertone to it. And I was trying to find a shade in my collection that looks similar to it, and I couldn't find anything because all the red I have were either like a true red or too warm, like it has an orange tone, it has too much of a brick tone, it has too much of a cool tone, it has like too much pink in it. This, I couldn't find anything, which when I saw this, I was like, oh, I'm sure I have something that looks similar to it. It's just a red. I don't have anything. That is Enchanted Ruby. But this is definitely more of that vampy red. And with how matte and kind of long wearing it is, I don't think you have an issue with this being on your teeth. You know, you can always feel free to add a gloss on top of it, but I really like the way matte lips look. I am in love with these lips. I'm so excited for fall and winter just because now that's, like, yes, you can wear all kinds of colors throughout the year. It doesn't have to be limited to fall, winter, or winter. But I feel like you can get away with it more. If I were to just like rock a bright purple lip or like a dark vampy lip in summer, yes, I can rock it, but other people might give me like weird looks and be like, what's that girl all dressed up going, you know, you're just at Safeway, like calm your tits. But I feel like in fall and winter you can get away with it more. So I'm excited, and I think that the Milani color statement matte lipsticks will be a great option if you want to rock that matte look. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.